The rain was coming down harder now, and it was very dark, so I couldn't see very much of the man. He seemed quite large, towering over the car. He had long hair hanging down over his eyes. My father pressed the button that lowered the window. "Where are you going?" he asked. "Ipswich." Ipswich was about 20 miles away. My mother didn't say anything. I could tell she was uncomfortable. "You heading there on foot?" my father asked. "My car's broken down." "Well, we're heading that way. We can give you a lift." "John." My mother spoke my father's name quietly, but already it was too late. The damage was done. "Thanks," the man said. He opened the back door. I suppose I'd better explain. The A12 is a long, dark, anonymous road that often goes through the empty countryside, with no buildings in sight. It was like that where we were now. There was no street lights. Pulled in on the hard shoulder, we must have been practically invisible to other traffic rushing past. It was the one place in the world where you'd have to be crazy to pick up a stranger. Because you see, everyone knows about Fairfields. It's a big, ugly building not far from Woodbridge, surrounded by a wall that's 15 metres high, with spikes along the top and metal gates that open electrically. The name is quite new. It used to be called the East Suffolk Maximum Security Prison for the criminally insane. And right now, we are only about 10 miles away from it. That's the point I'm trying to make. When you're 10 miles away from a lunatic asylum, you don't stop in the dark to pick up someone you've never met. You have to say to yourself that maybe, just maybe, there could have been a breakout that night. Maybe one of the loonies has cut the throat of the guard at the gate and slipped out into the night. And so it doesn't matter if it's raining. It doesn't even matter if the local nuclear power station at Sizewell has just blown up and it's coming down radioactive slush. You just don't stop. The back door slammed shut. The man eased himself into the back seat, rain water glistening on his jacket. The car drove forward again.